Welcome, welcome, everyone. It is Monday, Monday. Ageless Balance. I'm Ron. We're gonna do some moving stuff, and we're gonna mix up some moving and some grooving. No, we're gonna mix up some moving and some weights. So you'll want a chair nearby or something that you can set your weights on because we will back and forth between cardio and strength just to mix things up so it doesn't get boring for you. But first, let's do something boring. Step out to the side. We have to stretch. Stretching is not fun, but it is mandatory. Step out over the top. And the older we get, the more mandatory it is. Up and over. I don't know. Are there degrees of mandatory? Step out, bring it up. Foot comes in, everything's right straight forward as you're standing there. Arms as far across, as big of a sweep as you can get up over the top or up as high as you can get. Couple more. Get those shoulders warmed up before we put resistance to them. Up and over. Stay wide right here, a little bend in the knees. Just going to reach up, rotate the foot, push the arm, and bring it back in again. Go to the other side. It is rotate, not the hip, just that bone in that hip joint. Up and over and reach and out. So I'm getting a little stretched out. I'm going to go a little wider. I want to feel a little more stretch coming up the side here. If I keep my feet in really close together, I don't get the same thing. I want to get as much stretch as I can without hurting myself. Out. I absolutely do not want to hurt myself. And last one, up and over. Step out to the side, little squat, back up into the middle, other side, out. That lateral step, warming up the outside of the hips, bringing that leg back in, using the inside of the thigh, out and in, out. Shallow squat, maybe getting just a little bit deeper each time. Remember, when you're doing this, it is down, knees over the laces of the shoes, put back up to the middle, other side down and up, down and up and back in. Keep the legs wide, keep them there, feet forward, just a nice, easy weight shift from side to side, stretching out those muscles on the inner thighs. Be careful with these. Remember, shoulder comes right, straight down toward the floor. And bring it down, stretching out those inner thighs. Push back up through the heel, butt forward, down, and up. A couple more. One on each side. Hand on the thighs if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to put the hands on the thighs. You can roll them out here if you want. And back in again. Hands here. Hands here. We're just going to roll the shoulder blades back nice and deep. And stepping back. Weight shift into that back leg. Kind of feel gravity. Pull those shoulder blades back as you squeeze. And then coming forward, arms out. Tree hugging. I haven't called it tree hugging in a long time. Step back, because I call the tree hugging all the time. I didn't want to do that anymore. Weight shift back into that back leg. Open up the chest. Step forward. And right there, we're going to bring knee up and over and back. Start small. Start here. Do this. Toe on the floor, knee across. Other side. Same thing. Tapping just the toe and bring it back. And then you start bringing that knee up, making sure you're not rolling the hips to the side. If you do, it's going to be really hard to balance. Doing this is a really hard thing. Plus, it's really, really hard on the joints. Really. Push too hard. Other side. I didn't bobble. What? What? Over and over. Butt kickers. Heel up to the butt. Bring it up. Bring it up. Knee pointed right down toward the floor as you bring that heel up as high as you can get it, wherever that is for you. Does not matter how high that is. It's where those muscles really tighten up for you. Stop there. One last squeeze and then back down. Other side. Up. So we're going to do knee across, butt kick, front, diagonal, sagittally, right, up the middle, across and across, little balance issue here, balance challenge, I should say. Rotating the hips, single leg, and then going forward. So it's diagonal, diagonal, and straight ahead. Good enough. Good enough. And take side to side. Just step out. Just a push. What you want to do here. Man, problems with those words. Step out. So as you step back, ball of the foot, out to the outside, step on the ball of the foot. Shift your weight into that heel on that front leg. As you're doing that, you're bringing the heel up here, ball of the foot, push off to center. And then just give it a little drive, just a little heel or push through the ball of the foot as you go from side to side. You can step, that's fine. If you do that, though, still make sure that you're working on the balls of the feet as you do this. Up and over, up and back. So you want to be on those balls of the foot, not on the heels, keeping the heels up as much as you can. And you try to get just a little bit of a bounce in there if possible. Up to you, whatever you can do. What is the right thing for you? All right, next. And back. You see that skater? Back around, not turning the hips. And back in, out, and in, out, and back. Arms out to the side, swing them forward. Out when you're in the middle, across the chest when you're out the outside of that leg, opening up the chest, opening up the back, stretch. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as you bring those arms back. Squeeze those chest muscles as you bring them forward and around, back and around. Good enough. Wide stance again. Arm out to the side, diagonally to the side, up and across, and back out again. So just up and back, up and back. Squeeze. As you bring that knee in, cross body, lifting, feeling the hip flexors, feeling the inner thighs work to lift that up. Stretch on the outside of the hip. Squeeze the core. So you want a big exhale here. And out. If you need a chair, hold on to that. Up to you. And back. Squeeze and extend. In and across. Back out. I switched sides. Did I say that? Go to the other side. Out. In. Out. And in. Out. And in. All right. So skater out. As you come back out to the outside, I want you to bring that knee up, squeeze it together, and down. So kind of a combo of what we did. Back, out to the side, and then cross body and back. Out, out, and in. Skater. Go wide, knee across, and down. You're narrow here. One more time. Back, out, squeeze it, and down again. Bring high knees. Just leg up. A little balance here. If you haven't noticed, we're just keeping moving. If you need a break in here, take it. Take it, take it. I'm going to keep going. So anybody who wants to stay with it all the way through without taking a break, that's fine. Otherwise, if you need a break, just go back to a march right here. Just do that. But for right now, bring it up and up as high as you can get that knee. Again, as high as is comfortable for you. You may want to tap the toe as you do this instead. That may give you more security, feel more stable that way. But if you do that, make sure that you're bringing that toe up off the floor and coming back slowly so that you're on a single leg at least for 2 seconds, maybe more. If you can, bring it up and up. We're gonna put a combo together here with this. Squat, high knee as you come up, working the legs, hips, all at the same time. So as the hips are rolling in and the torso's coming up, you're also going to bring one leg up at the same time. So you get that smooth movement up and down. So try to balance coming up. If you need the chair for this, use it. I'd like you to get that nice smooth movement. Get used to, there's no pressure on the joints when you come down like that. Because as you come down, Toe hits first, ankles going down, knees going down, butts going down, hips, everything. You're just setting it on the floor. You're not coming down and just plopping it. And you should always move with that same fluid movement. Sorry, did it wrong. Up and back down, up and back down. Plus you're working side to side balance as you push off, getting used to how much to push off so you don't go over to the side. All right, you ready? You ready? Step out to the side and to the side. Forward, toe tap, side, toe tap. Up, up, out, out, up, up, out, and out. Speed up. Keep the toes pointing. Oops. Keep the toes pointing forward when you do this. Out, working the outside of the hip as you pull that, or those glute muscles in the butt, as you pull that leg out to the side, hip flexors to the front, out and out, forward. So you go at your pace and in, out, side to side, front and front, side to side. Okay, that got the heart rate up a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is a reverse lunge. So step back and up, weight shift back into that back leg on the ball of the foot, hold right there, push up through that front leg, drive the hip up, right straight up using the heel of that front leg and bring the other one down. So it's back, push, back, drive through the heel, lift up, maybe get down just a little bit more if you can, back and up, back and up. One last time with this. And now you're going to go out to the side and push back in, out to the side and push back. Not too bad. Out. Again, practice that smooth movement. Knee, ankle, ball of the foot, heel, back up. Everything's going down. Everything's coming back up again. Everything works together. It's a symphony. Your body is a symphony. All the muscles work together to give you that smooth movement, keep you upright and back up. We're going to go out to the side like we just did, but this time we're going to step back and then up to a high knee and in. Step out, step back, step up, one and all. Out, back, knee up, out. You can take these really small. Doesn't have to be a huge. You don't have to go way out to the side, just a little bit out on the ball of the foot. Stay on the ball of the foot. Bring that foot back behind you, still on the ball of the foot, and then a high knee. So it's out, back, and up. And then switch sides, out, back, and up. That was fun. It was challenging. It was everything it needed to be. Grab a drink of water. Hold on a minute. You get your water. I'll get mine. My wife has at her desk, she has a stand-up desk and she has a treadmill. So she's works and does this little walking thing with a treadmill. She turned on her treadmill today and there was this noise. She flips it off right away. There was a mouse inside the treadmill. It was ugly. Get your weights, get your weights, get your weights. That's just a fun story. Zotman curls. We love Zotman curls. Palms facing forward. Gripping the weight. Shoulder blades back. Chest is out. It is up and it is down. But that's not the Zotman curl. That's just the biceps curl. Up and back down. You do that first, keeping the elbows right next to the torso. Pull them away if you can. Then come up and back down. Up and back down. Here's the Zotman part of this. This is what Dr. Zotman put in there. I don't know if he's a doctor or not. Up, roll the hands, palms down, and then back in again, or back down again. What you want to be careful of on this one is when you roll the hands, don't just bring the elbows out to the side. You're using the shoulders when you do that. What we want to do is work those biceps, rotate the hand, and then back down again. working the forearms as well on that. So if you can't get all the way over, just go as far as you can, put a little pressure on there, give it a little extra, and then come down. But the minute that your elbows start going out, just stop. Just stop. You want to work on this rotation right here. That's the important one on this one. So you ready? We're starting up, over, down, rotate. You got that little bend in the knee. Weight is in the ball of the foot to the heel. Shoulder blades are back, down, roll, up, over. Take your time. You want those muscles to be under tension as long as possible. And you do that by keeping the weight away from the body for as long as possible. That's where the fun comes in. But mama, that's where the fun is. That was a really bad version of that. And down, roll it up, bring it up, over and down. Put your weights down. But mama, I mean, I like this song. It's that Blinded by the Light, Man for Man. All right, here we go. Alternating dynamic lateral lunge, out to the side, push off. So you're going to push back to the middle. And here, when you get to the middle, heels up, or maybe a little bounce, maybe, try it. Out, middle, up, out, middle. If not, if the hop is not right, it's a heels up and back down. So down, into the middle, heels up, other side out. I have been remiss in getting you guys into some good cardio. That's been my mistake. Out. I'm correcting that today. Back, in, and up. I was missing that pillar completely. Up, butt out, push it in. How far out you step doesn't matter. How far down you come down doesn't matter. It's that movement from side to side and then taking the middle, working the brain, going up and down instead of side to side. Over, in, take your time. Step out, step in, heels up, out, in. It doesn't have to be fast. You know what's right for your heart. You know what your heart's saying. Nope, not me. Leave me alone. Okay, grab your weights again. We're going to do that Zotman thingy. I just like saying that word, Zotman. Zotman curl. Palms forward. Shoulder blades back, chest out. Only thing moving is that arm. You ready? Up. About halfway, maybe a little more. Roll it over. And back down. So when I started doing this, I could not do that full roll. I could not get my hand all the way around and keep my elbows next to the body. It took a while before my body was able to do that. For the muscle in the arm was able to move like that. That's what I'm saying. If you can't do it right now, you will be able to. Just don't let those elbows go out. You can never train the body to do what it needs to do, to get that kind of motion, to get that range of motion through the muscles, through the joints, around. Get the strength to be able to do that. Palms up, curl, over, palms down. One more, up, over, and down, 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 down. I'm trying to, let's do one weight at a time on this one. Let's do one weight. We're going to go into a stagger step. Knee over ankle on the front leg. Stays right there, doesn't move. And you're going to do a hip hinge. You are. Hip hinge over that front leg. You don't have to come down very far, but get as far as you can into it. And this is all about pushing the hips out, not driving the whole body back, not bringing that knee back. This is a hip hinge. The only thing that moves, that heel goes down and the butt goes back at the same time. Stay right there. Stay right there. We're going to go back, out in that triceps kick back. Spine has to be straight on this one. So what you don't want to do is chin to chest. This is the hardest one I have for keeping form, is right here, keeping those shoulder blades back and the curve in the lower part of the back. So it's elbow out, arm out, back in, come forward, and then out to the side in an external rotation, back. Think about using the muscles in the shoulder blade, around the shoulder blade, to pull that arm out. So the elbow stays right next to the torso, back in. As you come in, that elbow goes back extend. As you bring that arm back in or that hand back in, elbow goes forward so that you can do that external rotation, back in, out, forward, around, back, like that. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Here we go. That wasn't it. That really wasn't it. Now it matters. Out, forward, swing it around, bring it back, extend for those triceps, getting those muscles around the shoulder blade, rhomboids and trapezoids, and the top of the back, out, in, around, and in. So it's an external rotation as we roll that arm out, getting those rotators, out, back, elbow back. 10 seconds left. And in. I forgot to extend. Back. There we go. I got it. One more time, just so I do it right. Bring it in, back, back, in. Other side. Next time, second time we do this, we'll do both arms at the same time. I want to do one arm at a time, though, just to get you used to not rotating, using these core muscles, really focusing on just this movement. When you have weight in both hands, it makes it so much harder to focus, to concentrate on the rest of it. Right now, you can really think about that lower body and making sure that everything's working right. So here we go. Elbow back, extend, in and up, out to the side with that rotation, back in, extend. In and out. Triceps, back in, biceps, trapezoids, rhomboids, out, in, work that shoulder. Those deltoids around the shoulder doing the work too. Out and up, back. One more time, all the way back, out to the side and down. Weights down, weights down, feet out to the sides. So we're going to do a sumo squat. Back of the chair if you need it. Go for it. Hold on. We're just going to push that butt back. What I want you to do is bring the heels up. So down here, we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll the hips. Come back up. When you come back up, make sure the knees stay out. What they're going to want to do is come in to make it easier. But you want to use these glutes. And the only way to do that is by keeping the knees out. Roll. All the work being done in this rear chain. The rear. It is too. All right. So if you want, when we do that 5 count heels up, you can do both heels at the same time. 3, 4, 5, and up. You're going to feel it more on the inner thighs. Ready? Let's go. Down. 1, 2. So I have my hands on my thighs to keep my shoulder blades back. It makes it a little easier. You can take the hands and just leave them wherever you want. 3, 4, 5, making the muscles in the upper back, lower back do the work to hold you upright instead of pushing off the hands. 3, 4, 5, roll, and up, back down. Again, your pace. You don't have to go at my pace. I'm counting off 3, 4, 5, but you may want to go slower. If that's the case, you do it. Both heels, 2, 3, 4, 5, roll, push up, back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up. One more time. One more, because you like doing this. 3, 4, 5, and you're there. Grab 2 weights. 2, that many. I'm this many old. Getting into that stagger step again. Elbows back, triceps kick back. Bring the elbows into the torso. Roll the arms out, back, in, and out. You have 5 seconds yet. Take some deep breaths. Get your airflow back in again. You ready? Let's go. Elbows back. Squeeze the shoulder blades out, in, external rotation. Bring it back. Back and out. Forward and out to the sides. In. Roll the shoulders out. So all you're doing is taking the hands. Elbows stay right next to the torso. You're rotating those arms out, back, and in. 10 seconds left. That should be time for 2. Back, out, in. Rotation, last one. Elbows back, triceps kick back. Bring it in, elbows to the torso. Roll the arms out, roll them in, roll out, roll in. Set your weights down. Grab a drink of water. So if you will notice, please, the exercises we're doing with the weights is upper body. The cardio, it's a cardio, but it's also lower body strength at the same time. Kind of putting it all together. Putting it all together, we are. Some of this, some of that, hitting the whole body. Cardio, upper strength, lower strength. It's the complete all-in-one class. All right, here's what we got. Here's the next one. Just watch. Just watch. See if this works for you. Down. As you come up out of this deadlift, you start bringing the arms up. Not until you get at least 3/4 of the way up. If you're here and you start bringing the weights up, that's going to bring the shoulders down. So you don't want to hurt the back, the lower back. You're coming up, and then the arms come up with the lower body. When you get here, you can stop here, or you can go to a shoulder press if your shoulders should care to do that. Back down, and then as the weights are going down, butt's going out. And then up, keeping the spine straight as you do this. Arms to the shoulders, up. You can also do it this way with the palms in. It makes it just a little less intense on those shoulder sockets when you're keeping the shoulder in neutral and back down. So whichever one works for you, that's the one you do. You ready? Let's go. Up. Elbows out if you're doing a military press, and back down, or palms facing, neutral grip if you are doing a narrow shoulder press, and back down. All kinds of options here. Here's another one right here. Up and back down. This is almost a kettlebell swing. Kicking the hips forward as you come up without the shoulder press, and back down, up, forward. One more time. One more for this round. Down, up, over the head or not, up to you. Arms down. You did it. Weights down. 4 steps in each direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not too bad. Pick the foot up. Make sure you're getting it off the floor, not dragging the low, bottom of the foot along whatever flooring you have. What you want to do is on that 4th step, take that hand, bring it over, roll both shoulders. So you're in that foot in, reach, and then drop the foot down side by side, going the other way. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and drive. If you feel so inclined, you can cross leg and come back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the hips straight if you do this, however you do this. When you do that, reach across both shoulders. Back shoulder goes back, front shoulder comes across, and you keep that shoulder girdle in a straight line as you go around. Don't just reach over with the front arm. I want to work these obliques at the same time. So we want to get both of it, or both shoulders to roll using these muscles in the core. Instead of the muscles in the chest to just pull that one arm across, we're rolling those shoulder blades using everything. All right, side to side, 4 steps. If you're ready, maestro, please. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3, and reach. 2, 3. If you want, tap. 1, 2, 3, and reach. Only do this if you're comfortable picking that foot up over the other foot, getting yourself stabilized, reach across, bring it back. If that does not work for you, plant that foot. See if you can come up on the balls of the feet. 1, 2, 3, reach. 1, 2, 3. Just that little pop in there, just that little bit of a pop. If I could get everybody to get that agility in there, that would be so great. It's so important to keeping us upright. You got to be able to have that little power, that push. Reach, 2, 3, and across. 5 seconds. One more time. 2, 3, and across. That's it. Grab your weights again. Deadlift with shoulder press if you want. Up to you. Up to you. It's Monday. Yeah, maybe you don't feel like doing a shoulder press. As long as you're moving, you're good. All right, you ready? Butt back, shoulder blades back, chest out, down, bring it up, upright row, 2 shoulder press, and back down, palms facing in, neutral grip, up, bring the arms up to the shoulders, right straight over the top, back, excuse me, and down. So up to you, shoulders, push. So for this one, you're doing more of a curl. As you bring those weights up, you're using the biceps to do that curl up over the top, back, down, and down. Otherwise, using the trapezoids to pull the weights up, shoulders to get that external rotation, up, back, and down. One more time, just some way, however you want to do it. And back, down. I think that's one of the things that we as trainers are not very good at, group fittings or group fitness settings especially, is saying, you know what? This may not be exactly right for you. If it's not, don't do it. You know, we spend a lot of time talking about, here's the proper form. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. But, and people feel sometimes that they have to do it. And it's not the case. You don't hurt yourself doing these exercises. All right. You ready for the next one? Front raise. We're going forward. Up, out, and down. So I read some really good information this weekend. I really liked it because I've been kind of struggling with this. Range of motion is the more important piece. So if you need to, if bringing the weights up on the side with that long arm is too much, instead of leaving the arms long and only coming up part of the way, bend the elbows and then arms up, forward, and down. But remember, when you bend those elbows, the upper arm is always in the plane of the torso. So if you are bending the elbows when you do this, forward, upper arms stay right where they are, bring them in and back down. Range of motion is the more important piece. All right, if you're ready, let's go to the sides, up, in. All the work is being done right after this. So we're quarter of the way up, right here with that weight's way away from the body. Now we're holding it in place, working those shoulders to keep the weights up and then back down again. So with this one, you're getting lots of time under tension through those muscles and down. Go slow. There's no need to go fast. Keeping the muscles under tension is the most important piece of this. Out and down. Up, in, and down. One last one, going back to the outside. Bring it up. Bring it out. And there you go. Set those weights down. Set those weights down. Okay. Forward. Forward. Out. Out. In. Forward. Forward. Just like we did in warm-ups. Out. Out. Or, so here's where you can go with this. Tap, tap. That little bounce. If you feel like it. But if you do it, again, balls of the feet, knees, hips, ankles all have to work together so that you make that smooth drop. You don't want any sudden jarring on those joints. So get the whole body fluid. So if you want, here's the super intense way is forward, back, out, and out. Forward, back, out, and out. Not necessary. Not necessary. Tap, tap, out, and out. Tap, tap, out, and out. Okay, we're starting. Go. Out, side, and side. Again. Maybe you want to do a little bounce here, come to the middle, and then step, step, and back in. Up to you. Whatever works. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe one of one kind, one of the other. If you're going to do that bounce, though, especially this kick right here, that bicycle step, you're going to want to make sure that you're getting the feet up so you don't trip and go down. Out, out, side, inside, forward, forward, to the side, another, up, up, out, out. Step, step, side, side, step, forward. This is dancey. We like this one. No, we don't. I like this exercise. It's just super dancey, and I'm not good at dancey. Up, up, out, and in. Weights. Weights. Whatever we did before, we're going to do it again. Like we did last summer. Let's do it again. Like we did last year. Arms right next to the torso, shoulder blades back. Just because I can't sing doesn't mean I won't. Little bend in the elbows. Shoulder blades are back. Torso, upper arms, all in the same plane. You ready? Here we go. Up, in, and down. Keep the shoulder blades back. I felt a little twinge in the front of my shoulder, which meant as I was coming forward, I was letting the shoulders roll forward. Don't want to do that, especially as I'm coming down. That's putting all sorts of stress on those bones, on that joint. And down. Take your time. Don't go all the way down. Keep the muscles under tension. Bring it in. Bring it down. Bring it up. Out. And in. We can do 2 more full. Here's 1. And back. Up. Out. And down. Last one. Going to the front. Going down. Back up. Out. And down. 6 minutes left. What are we going to do? We're not going to do any more cardio. Cardio's done. I'm going to get one more strength exercise in. We hit the front of the shoulders. We hit the side of the shoulders. We need that back deltoid, one that lifts the arm up behind us. Get yourself into a stagger step. Get yourself into right here. Knee over the ankle, butt back. When you push that butt back, you'll also get that little curve in the lower part of your back. Elbows stay bent. Lift the arms, not hinging the elbows at all. Use those muscles in the top of the arm on the back side to lift that whole arm up. Once you're there, take the shoulder blades, squeeze them together, relax, release, and back down again. That is it. You ready? It's less strength exercise we're doing, so put yourself into it. Squeeze, release. Don't let yourself come forward. Right here, when you get the arms back and squeezing those shoulder blades, it puts you right into neutral. Hold right there. Don't let that go. This feeling you get when you bring those shoulder blades together, you want to key into that when you come forward again so that you're not changing, you're not dropping forward, not rounding that back. Together, out and down. Back of the shoulders, squeeze, and down, upper back. So really from the outside of the arm to the outside of the arm, all the way across, right below the neck. One more time. Up, squeeze, out, and down. You can set your weights down for today, unless you plan on doing some strength classes or something like that. If you do, perfect. Let's go ahead and sit down. I think we should sit. Will you have a drink of water? Mine's way over there. I'll get it, but not right now. What I'm going to do right now is take the fingers, intertwine the fingers, roll the palms over the top of the head and up. So we worked the arms. That was all upper body with the weights. So we really want to stretch that out. This movement right here is the super stretch for the arms, fingers, wrists. Coming down on the side. Now we're getting the shoulder and the rib cage. Deep breath in, exhale, bring yourself back up on top to the other side. Eyes are right straight forward. Again, you've got alignment through the arms, through the ears, through the spine. Back up on top. Grab onto the back of the chair. You're going to take your hands, roll them behind, sweep them back, lean forward. Feel the stretch all the way up the spine, through the chest. So now we're going to take and bring the hands forward onto the thighs, rolling the shoulder blades forward, giving us that bowl right through the front so that we're stretching that upper back. Deep breath in through the nose. Push the stomach out and exhale. As you come back, lean into it. Deep breath in through the nose, stomach out, and exhale back to the front. And bring it down. Rotation. Left hand outside the right knee, or vice versa. Roll the shoulder blades back. Most important thing here, looking right straight out in front of you. That way. Like that. Shoulder blades back. Rotate. Chin. Hand stays on the inside of the knee. Back shoulder. Doing all the movement. So that we're hitting the spine, those muscles that run down the length of the spine, as well as the thoracic spine, the middle, that middle section of vertebrae. That's where the rotation happens. That's where we want to get it to rotate. Bring it around. Front arm stays right where it is. No movement. Get one more pull back with those shoulder blades. Come into it a little more. And come on back to center. Legs out. Plie style. Toes at 45, knees follow. Hands on the thighs. Let yourself come down, but keeping the spine straight. Don't roll the shoulders, chin down to the chest. Just keep the back straight for this one. Get down as much as you can. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And you'll come down just a little bit. Anything you get on that exhale, that extra stretch, that's all bonus. And that's the good bonus because that's where you're starting to get the muscle to stretch. That first one, you're just breaking down the sheathing around the muscle. All right. This time, arms down between the legs. Roll the shoulders toward the floor. Don't let the chin come down. Reach down as far as you can. Hands out and either on the thighs if you can do that, or shoulder blades back, chest out. Exhale. Bring yourself back up to sitting. Arms underneath, bring them up over the top. Deep breath in. Through the nose, filling up the lungs, pushing out the stomach. Exhale, bringing yourself down on the thighs. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale through the nose as you come back up overhead. Stomach out, arms come down, stomach out. Answer is, and bring it back. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders, and we are good. Thank you guys for being here. As always, I appreciate it, and I will see you again on Wednesday. We'll have some more fun. Fun, fun, fun.